Hello friends. In this series, I'm going to show you how to create a Laravel package which we will eventually put on GitHub and then Composer packagist so that we can include that as a package in further applications. Um, so I have a fresh install of Laravel. I have done practically nothing. So I have web.php route which is clean api.php. Now just to give you a small brief, what we are going to do is in at the root folder we are going to create a folder called packages. Okay, and in that, um, either I can create my own package as a direct folder, or I can um, create inside a folder. So if you see some of the packages, how they do it is, let's say, um, Laravel. Okay, so Laravel is a folder, and inside it we have Tinker, which has its own source folder. The framework has its own source folder, and then there are several other folders. But yeah, the basic thing is we need a source folder inside our application, and that can be inside a you know um, a higher level folder. Which, so if I want to create multiple packages inside my GitHub profile. So let's say I'm doing Amitav Roy. So I'll have an Amitav Roy folder, in that I can have package 1, package 2, so on and so forth. Okay. So yeah, this is how Carbon is doing it. Now, one of the most important thing about creating a Laravel package is obviously the service provider. It tells the package Laravel that we have a package, something which we have done n number of times inside our app.php, right? So we register our applications in here. So let's get started. We will do each of this step together. Okay, so I'll have a folder called Amitav Roy. um, why don't we name our package survey? Okay, we are going to create a package called survey. All right, now this is our basic structure. Now inside this I'll need to create a few more folders. The first one will be source folder, and inside that I will need a file which is survey service provider. Okay, um, I'll name space it to survey. I can also do Amitav Roy, but I don't want to do that right now. It's survey. That's uh, okay. And class service provider, it should extend service provider, which comes as part of the Illuminate support package. Okay, yeah, that's something we have inside our package composer.json. Okay, no, that comes by default. I think that's part of the framework. Let's just check that. So we have Laravel framework, source, and yes, support. So yeah, it comes by default, and it is required because the service provider class is here. Now inside service provider we will be creating two methods. One is boot, and the second one is register. Okay, so yeah, if you see, um, there is the register and provides. I haven't used it yet, so I'm not going to go inside that right now. But yeah, uh, this is my basic scaffolding. Now we need to create a few routes, okay, and make a page. So let's see how we can do that. Inside our boot method, first thing what we will do is try to load some routes. So dollar this, I think load routes from, yes, that's the method name. We'll use directory, and then dot routes slash web dot php. Okay, which will mean I need to create a php file inside routes slash web dot php. Okay, that's done. um let's hold on for some time. I think there is a reason for me to namespace it. Yeah, I think we'll have to namespace it. So namespace will be a variable for now, which is service provider is survey, right? So let's copy this. So it's survey, then http controllers, and yeah, I think that should be enough. Okay, and then I'll create a route group. Okay, and why don't we add a prefix as well? Audit. All right, so um, with that done, I think what we can do is route get slash. Okay, so the basic audit page return, and we will say hello, return an array. This is audit route. Okay, so now what I need to do is there are two things which we will have to do in so that our route is registered to Laravel. Because if we go to audit right now, okay, that obviously is not going to work. But let's say if we add our service provider here somewhere, package service provider will add survey service provider class. Will it work? No, it won't, because it is not able to find survey service provider yet, which is strange. And the reason is, by default, everything about a package is you know uh, captured here. Okay, but our package is somewhere in a new folder which no composer Laravel doesn't know, so we'll need to tell them. And so that's how we do it. We will come here and we see PSR4 loading. Anything which is app goes to slash app. That's fine. So what we will say is anything which is survey, okay, that should go inside packages slash Amitav Roy slash survey. Okay, this should work. Let me do a composer dump autoload. Something is not right. Failed opening require. Okay, I think my service provider is not able to get this. Why? Load routes from. This is correct. Let's together debug it. So web.php. This is fine. I don't see a problem here. Composer.json. packagist packages. Amitav Roy. Curvey. This is all correct. Inside this, um, I think. Let me see. CD packages. Okay, so I have source. Inside this, I have survey service provider, which is fine, and then I have routes. So there's no problem as such in here. DD123. Let me see if that is okay. Okay, we are coming here, which means there is something wrong with this path. Let me see what is coming up. Ideally it should be correct. User, yeah, okay, so source, no. Hmm. It's still failing. um yeah, I think, no, it's still not able to. Why? I think it should directly work from this, I guess. Let me see. Composer dump auto load. Yes, okay. I was doing it wrong. And now, yes, we see our route, right? So, I can have as many route get test as well, function, and return this is one more string route. Okay, and if I come here, it's a normal output versus I had a JSON output here. Okay, by the way, this is Firefox Quantum, the latest version which is launched very recently. I'm recording it on 18th November, so it's a fresh new look, and they are very uh, you know enthusiastic about the performance. So yeah, I decided to give it a shot. um, yeah, this is how we have our basic package um, able to register its own routes. We are able to create these URLs, and yeah, later on we will quickly see how we get these routes to fetch data from controller, which is important, and load different views, create our own migrations, and a lot more things. So yeah, stay tuned, guys, and I will keep coming up with more interesting things. If you like the video, do click on the thumbs up icon, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.